This video will show you how to assemble and mount your snow thrower cab on your unit. This video may vary slightly from your actual cab. Place your snow thrower on a flat surface. Turn the engine off and let the engine cool. Remove all bars, poles, and hardware from your snow thrower cab box. Be sure you have all parts and tools required. Refer to the manual that came with the cab for detailed instructions. Slide one set of bars, A and B, together and install a set screw finger tight. Repeat for the opposite side. Do not tighten the set screws with an Allen wrench until the frame of the cab has been assembled. Take bar E and insert it into the ends of assemblies A and B, with the nut facing the inside of the frame. Secure with a set screw finger tight. Take poles F and insert them into each end of bar E so that the narrow end is facing up. Insert poles G into the ends of the A-B assemblies with the narrow end facing up. You will now notice the front and back of the cab frame. Secure with set screws finger tight. Locate the curved rods D, C, D and lay them on a flat surface. Both D bars will connect into the ends of bar C and secure with set screws. Be sure to match up the arrow points to each other. Tighten these set screws at this time using the Allen wrench that came with the cab kit. Install the curved rod assembly onto the top of the G poles installed earlier. For this next step, please be sure you wear safety glasses. Locate all the flexible rods. You should have 4 H-rods and 1 I-rod. Open the fabric cab cover and locate the inside sleeves. Feed both H-rods through the sleeves and then insert the steel collar ends of the H-rods into the top of poles F. Insert remaining H-rods over existing H-rods. Take rod I and insert one end into one of the ends of the H-rod. Carefully curve the rod over and attach it to the remaining end of the other H-rod. Pull the cab cover up and over the rod assembly and slide the rods into the inside pocket of the cover. Visually square up the cab frame. At this time, use the Allen wrench to tighten all set screws. Take the top of the cover and pull down and back towards the DCD assembly. Loop the elastic straps around the bottom corners of bar A to secure the cover to the lower frame. Depending on your unit, the clamp L may be horizontal or vertical. Clamp K will always be horizontal. You can loosely pre-assemble the clamps M, L, and K with the provided nuts, bolts, and washers, but do not tighten them at this time. You will need to slip the clamps onto the frame in a later step. Using an assistant, have them hold the cab frame and cover over your snow thrower to find the best location for the cab to be secured to your unit. Hold the crossbar J to determine the best placement on the frame. Mount the pre-assembled clamps M, L, and K to the upper handlebars on the snow thrower using the provided nuts, bolts, and washers. Center the J crossbar against the 2 clamps, secure with the M clamps using nuts, bolts, and washers. Make sure the J-bar uprights are level. Your clamps may need to be mounted to the horizontal handlebar depending on your unit. Then tighten the L and K set screws. Fully insert the front ends of the cab assembly into the ends of the crossbar. Secure the upper cab to the J-bar uprights with 2 set screws. Secure tightly with a wrench. With the assistant holding the cab assembly horizontal to the ground, tighten all bolts and set screws. Finish the assembly by fastening all hook and loop straps inside the cab. Be aware that no cab fabric should be allowed to touch the engine or the exhaust. Using hook and loop straps, secure the convenient pouch to the inside of your snow thrower cab. The cab is designed to accommodate snow throwers equipped with a light. Zippers on the front end of the cab can be opened and the flaps pulled back and secured with the hook and loop straps to allow the light to shine through. At this time, adjustments may be necessary for free movement of operation controls.